Top of the morning to you. I'm B.R. Schultz. It is January 8th, early morning, and I wanted to show you the 20-second timing model that I have for the January 14th low, and before I leave for the day. So thank you for joining me. If you sincerely enjoy my work and want to donate, feel free to use the PayPal link down below this video in the YouTube channel, or you can scan these QR codes. Thank you for joining me today. A few years back when I was trying to create some smaller time sequences, I created a 5-minute algorithm, a few years back, and so I want to see just how tiny I can make the time periods and still have a working model. And so one of the models that stuck over time was the 20-second bottom model, peak model. I use it for both. I've hidden the peak line, so all you're seeing is the bottom wave. And so you can kind of see where it picks bottoms. It picked a bottom around early November, and then mid-November, and then picked a bottom roughly December 20th. You can see like the 3 touch points there, starting with the bottom around October 23rd. The black line hits the bottom of the green wave, and then it hits the top of the green wave around November 13th, and then it hits the top of the green wave on December 3rd or 5th. That's your 3 touch points, and then you draw the line out to the top of the graph and drop the line straight down, and that gives you the bottom projection of December 19th, 20th. So that was valid. And then you can see a beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points right now on the green wave, going out to a bottom. What's shown on the chart is January 13th, but since there will be no trading on the 9th, you have to remove the 9th, and so it'll be the 13th plus 1, so it'll be the 14th. So a simplistic model for you this morning. I want to keep it short, sweet, and simple, and this is why I think the markets will hit their final bottom, final low for this cycle, this short-term cycle, around the 14th. And you can also see that this model didn't seem to allude to a bottom at the end of December or early December either. So a lot of the models didn't seem to pick that up, even though it did seem that a peak model, right? A peak model picked it up. So for whatever reason, it shows that the cycle started on the 19th, and then the cycle would end on January 3rd or 6th, and then the next cyclical bottom would be on January 14th. So again, the model's peak, or the mid-range, midterm cyclical peak was around January 3rd, 6th as predicted. And then that's why I went short early morning yesterday at the very top, above 6,000 SP500 USD. And it says the cycle ends, will hit its low around January 14th, plus or minus 1 business day. So that's why I went short. I figured if that's where the model says the bottom is, then I'm going to go with it. So, and then I'll go long. Then I'm going to obviously shoot to go long sometime around the 14th, and then I'm kicking on the idea either exiting around January 20th if there's a huge run up in the markets into January 20th, 21st, based on models, and then also there's also a bigger peak, it looks like, on January 31st, February 3rd, with the 401k dump. Liquidity comes in at the end of each month with salaried positions, salaried middle class, they get paid at the end of each month. And so their Fidelity 401ks and their different 401k monies all pour into the markets in the final days of the month, or maybe even the first day of the new month. So that's why you see that uptick usually around that time period every month. So a little seasonality to that, if you will. All right, thank you so much. I'm going to step out the door for the day, and hopefully you're enjoying my work. Thank you so much. Take care. And again, this model was also picking right around the March 21st, 24th bottom for markets for the major low with a zigzag, a 1, 2, 3 touch point, B.R. Schultz SP500 systematic way of timing markets with a zigzag. And then this is the macro peak for December of 2027. So in a nutshell, in under 10 minutes, maybe near 5 actually, you've got the complete rundown from the macro to the micro to the micro to the macro. All right, race fans, I'll catch you later. Bye. So hopefully you've enjoyed my show today. Warning, this is all forecast use only. Come here. You want to read this for me? What does that say? Forecast?
Forecast. Use only.
Only. Right. And what's this say?
Warning.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. I am not
A licensed investment professional. That's Latin. So say caveat emptor.
Caveat emptor.
Seek professional advice prior to investing. Investing bears risk
of
financial
loss.
Very good. And so basically this is saying if you ever try to invest in stocks or anything else, you could lose money. Warning, warning, warning. And all my graphs are subject to change. And not all the results are not always the same. Yeah. Thank you for reading for me.
You're welcome.
And that's it for today. I'm BR Schultz. Until next time, take care.